Spring break.
Hi, Sherry. It's Sunday.
How are you feeling at 5:15 a.m.?
I'm actually excited and not tired.
I feel all right. I think it's because I had a nap.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't go to sleep. We had a nap.
Good morning to you, Tamara. I just want to take the time to say that a Kardashian-esque intro was your idea. I mean, yeah, I made it, but it was your idea. I want it made perfectly clear that before a couple days ago, I didn't even know the Kardashians had a TV show about Miami. So it's now Thursday, almost a week after we hit the road for Miami. Miami, where our cruise ship left for the Bahamas and the last spring break of our lives. We drove from morning until night, not only witnessing both the sunrise and the sunset, but a lot more along the way.
All right, what's your revelation?
Okay, so the sunrise is also a moon set. I thought of that just now. Just now I thought of that. When we finally got on the cruise, it being a cheaper option among other cruises, it wasn't surprising that it had attracted a lot of other poor college students wanting to have a lot of fun for not so much money. It was well and truly a spring break cruise.
Spring break.
In every way you might imagine it would be. It is exactly what you envision when you hear the words
Spring break.
Now, the beauty of a cruise vacation is that it can be whatever you choose to make it. But for us, and many of the other spring breakers, it was mostly lounging on the beaches and enjoying some drinks by day, and back on the ship at night for dancing and partying and drinking. We made 3 stops total: Great Stirrup Cay, Nassau, and Freeport. And it was all beaches and sun and drinking and dancing and partying and drinking and beaches and drinking. Woo! But through it all, you found time to get your hair braided because, for whatever reason, white people cannot go to the Bahamas without getting their hair braided by a black lady. And we even went to go visit the public library in Nassau. I know this doesn't sound like your typical spring break destination, but I am so glad we went. It had so much character, and I don't know about yours, but my public library doesn't have a view like that. Imagine that, on spring break, you and I managed to fit in a visit to a public library. I'm proud of us for that one. Anyway, now I thought the duration of the cruise was pretty spot on. It was long enough to enjoy ourselves,
Spring break.
but by the 4th day it was more like,
Spring break. Woohoo.
and we were all pretty ready to call it a week. Not particularly reluctant to disembark the ship, I was kind of dreading docking in Miami. It had not left a good first impression. Not only did you discover a crippling fear of driving over bridges,
How are you feeling? Don't talk to me.
but the traffic was terrible, the roads were terrible, the drivers were terrible, and the whole city was just one big frustrating roadblock standing between us and home.
Are you videoing me being stressed? Uh-huh. And how long have we been in the car?
A long time. It's 1 o'clock. But for us, home was 13 hours away by car. Luckily, you had the genius idea to split the drive up between 2 days, and I had the genius idea to spend the night in Savannah, Georgia, halfway between Miami and home. Savannah was a dream after Miami. Now, I don't have any videos from Savannah because I'm stupid or I was too busy actually enjoying myself, but either way, you'll have to take my word for it. It felt a lot like home here in Wilmington, only bigger and more interesting. And I loved the eclectic mix of Southern folk and urban people and then hipster college students at the Savannah College of Art and Design. Now, unfortunately, we only got to spend about 18 hours there total, but I will certainly go back if I ever get the chance. So after all of this, our amazing last hurrah in the Bahamas, our unexpected cultural encounter with Savannah, I guess the moral of the story is that Miami sucks. It is the most ridiculously decadent, over-the-top, hectic, stressful, and expensive city. And the roads, oh god, the roads, impossible. It was like the city planner looked at a bowl of spaghetti and thought, genius, I shall use this as inspiration when I draw a map of the Miami streets. And what's better, I'll make sure to include really inconvenient tolls. But I shouldn't make it consistent. That'd be too easy. I know. I'll keep people vigilant by only accepting cash at some and refusing to accept cash at others. Sometimes I marvel at the gravity of my own intellect. Alright, the actual moral of the story is, if if you've got crystal blue waves crashing on the shoreline in front of you, if there's a cocktail in your hand, if you've got the sun shining above you, then don't let any of that other stuff worry you. Because, at least for now, the shitty asshole drivers of Miami just don't matter. And you and I both know there's a special place in hell waiting just for them. Until next time.